Greetings, my brothers. I'm here to talk about one thing and one thing only, and that one thing is Mr. Sir Lonzo Ball. He's done something that LeBron James never did in his career. He made a clutch shot against the Spurs in the fourth quarter when the game was on the line. LeBron James never won a game against the Spurs, but you can't say that about Lonzo Ball, because last night Lonzo got on that court with his S.A.T on. He showed up to dominate. He showed up to radiate. He showed up to obliterate Tony Parker, Gianano Mobley, and Patty Mills. From now on, you can't compare LeBron James to Lonzo Ball because there's no comparison. In Lonzo's rookie year, he destroyed the legendary Spurs led by the legendary coach, Coach Pop a bitch. This is something no other superstar has ever done. Steph Curry never won a game against the Spurs in the clutch. He never made a three-pointer in the eye of Tony Parker. Steph Curry never even won a game against Reggie Miller, and that's his idol. So I say all of that to say this: Lonzo Ball is the greatest basketball player in the NBA today, and if he keeps playing at this high caliber, he'll be better than Steph Curry. He'll be better than Kevin Durant. He'll be better than LeBron James. He'll be better than Michael Jordan. And it's needless to say, he's already better than Draymond Green. With his performance against the Spurs, it's safe to say he's better than Kyle Kuzma and George Lopez and all of the other players on his team. The Lakers did themselves a favor when they got rid of Clarkson and the other guy. I don't even care what his name is. Whoever he wasn't good enough to play on the squad with the guard. This young man is sensational. He's a phenom. And when his brothers get to the Lakers, it's really going to be a big three. Coach Luke Walton is not going to be sticking around that much longer because he is not capable of coaching such a dynamic player. I know you didn't want to see it, but last night you seen it. Now you have to believe it. Lonzo Ball showed all of his cleavage when he showed up against the Spurs in the fourth quarter, in the clutch, with the dagger and the ski mask. It was like a full robbery. He did a 211 in San Antonio. I'm not hopping on no bandwagon. I'm hopping in the Ferrari with Zoe, and we're going straight to the top. But before we do that, we got to get to the playoffs. And when we get to the playoffs, LeBron James is going to be there. And we're going to annihilate the Cleveland Cavaliers 1-4. It's going to be a gentleman's sweep. And when we get done gentlemen sweeping LeBron, I'm going to go ahead and dust off that trophy. And when I get done dusting off that trophy, I'm going to pull out the vacuum cleaner and get the rest of the stuff we didn't get with the sweep. I'm going to go ahead and vacuum J.R. Smith and Christian Thompson. I'm going to vacuum Kyle Korver with Kyle Kuzma, the samurai assassin. The Lakers will get 2 new mega superstars next year, but they already have the greatest player in the league. And I'm not talking about Kobe. I'm talking about Mr. Lonzo, aka S.A.T, that shoot those threes so perfectly that he's even better than Curry. Now, they want Paul George to come to the Lakers, but I can care less about Paul George because he's playing like a bum in Oklahoma. And even if he did go to the Lakers, he doesn't have enough star power to outshine the one and only Mr. Lonzo Ball, aka S.A.T, aka rip up the pancakes and eat them with bananas, aka annihilate the Spurs in the clutch. He is the clutch god of the NBA. I know I'm saying this over and over and over and over and over again, but I'm going to say it 2 more times and I'm going to leave it alone. But right now I'm going to talk about the lamest basketball player by the name of Isaiah Thomas. You went from playing with Boston, getting good numbers, Then you got injured, but you still wanted to play throughout your injury. You already have 82 strikes against you. First of all, you're short. Second of all, you're small. Third of all, you're tiny. Fifth of all, you're annoying as hell. Seventh of all, you suck. But you are in a system that benefited to all of your handicap needs. Brad Stevens did an excellent job by making your handicap abilities a liability and an asset at the same time. Isaiah Thomas, you went from being an all-star to being LeBron James's flunky, but you couldn't accept it. And out of all the other teammates you could have blew up against, you blew up against your own friend, Kevin Love, the guy you've known ever since you were a child. Kevin Love isn't about that life and you know it, but you wanted to show your tough guy status against someone you knew wouldn't bite back. And your teammates in Cleveland saw that and they lost all respect for you. They know now that you're nothing more than a little punk. So you get traded from Cleveland and now you're with the Lakers. You went from being LeBron James's flunky to being Mr. Lonzo Ball, aka Zo2's flunky. I really hope when Magic Johnson trades you, he trades you to the weakest team in the NBA. But it really doesn't make a difference because you've been on every weakest team in the NBA. You played for the Suns. You played for the Kings. You played for the Orlando Magic. You played for every weak team possible in the NBA. Your last destination is going to be the Charlotte Hornets. And you'll be right at home with that green turquoise, whatever that color is of a jersey, with Michael Jordan smoking a cigar, blowing the smoke all in your face, disrespecting you behind the scenes, flirting with your wife. You need to be a Hornet. And I bet you $5 that when you get to Charlotte, they will not be backing up the Brinks truck. The only truck they're going to be backing up for you is an ice cream truck. And when you get in that ice cream truck, they're going to have a little outfit for you. And when you step out of that ice cream truck, you're going to be a full-blown Hornets mascot. And all the kids are going to walk up to you and pet you, and you're going to dance, and they're going to eat their ice cream right there in front of that truck. And while you're being a mascot for that ice cream truck, Lonzo Ball will be in California winning multiple championships for the Lakers. Magic Johnson is a genius because he knew exactly what he was doing. Yeah, Lonzo started off to a rough start. He's a rookie. What more do you want from the kid? But during these last couple of games, you see sparks, you see flashes. He might just catch on fire like Michael Jackson in that Pepsi commercial because this young kid is flaming hot. He's been playing better basketball than your greatest players of all time. He's been playing better basketball than the legends of the NBA. And he's definitely been playing better basketball than LeBron James. And this is why I can make the argument that Lonzo Ball is better than LeBron James, because when it's time for the clutch, Lonzo showed up against the Spurs. LeBron James never, ever in his career or in his life showed up in the clutch. LeBron James never won a championship by himself, but I guarantee you, in the Western Conference Finals, it will be the Golden State Warriors against the purple and gold. And when Lonzo steps on that court, Steph Curry is going to have some gold running down his leg. One day in the NBA, Lonzo will have the power to make Steph Curry piss himself. And when Steph Curry gets done pissing, Draymond Green will be yelling, but Lonzo Ball will be the one on stage holding the championship trophy along with the MVP trophy. And this is why LBJ is dying to get to LA. He knows the phenom is already there. He knows the champ is already here. When Lonzo walks into that Lakers facility, he screams out, "The champ is here," And they all believe it because they saw what he did against Manu Ginobili. They saw what he did against Tony Parker. They saw what he did against Patty Mills. Anyways, I gotta get going. I would love it if you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, leave a comment, hit that notification button. And one more thing, don't forget to show me some love. This is your boy Sean.
You are my lover, I'll always want you, girl. You're so amazing, just like my documentations. You are my lover, I'll always want you, girl. You're so amazing, just like my documentation.
Sean Blazington back with the facts. Tried to tell the truth, but you can't handle that. You're living in the dark like an alley cat. My documentation is the candle and the match.
You are my lover, I'll always want you, girl. You're so amazing, just like my documentations. You are my lover, I'll always want you, girl. You're so amazing, just like my documentations.